Happy Friday night, everyone. Sorry we're a minute late. We were just ready to push the button, and the phone rang.
Betty, your internet is just fine, okay? It's us.
It's the kids. What are you doing? And we're like,
nothing.
So sorry.
It's only Friday night.
Yeah, but anyway, it's good to see all of you. Thanks for coming. Hope everybody's doing well and has had a great week, and especially anybody that got to go on a cruise. So maybe even especially people that didn't get the chance to go. So it's nice to see you all. So we've had a lot of things come up this week, haven't we? We've talked about new entertainment on Princess twice. We've had a big storm over in Europe. We've got Royal Caribbean increasing their gratuities. Norwegian, their stock's down a little bit. Just a lot of things going on. So
somebody was in Boston still. I got home and somebody went trick-or-treating there. We got to talk about our group cruises. So if you haven't seen that video,
I'd love it if you want to come with us.
Yeah.
So
we didn't see Don today. He mentioned us.
Oh, you know what? I started listening to him today, and then I didn't get quite finished. So when we're done, I will finish. But thank you for saying that, Colette. It's good to see you.
And on her flight home, she said she was sitting there, and the flight attendant, she looked at her. And what was it?
She said, "Do you talk about cruising on YouTube?" I said, "Yes." So, but they were really nice.
And the other flight attendant said, "See, I told you."
Really, really nice. They were nice. We had a really nice flight crew on the way on. It was on Delta on Wednesday night. But one thing I should talk about more often. She's like, "Now all these cruise lines pay for you to go on the cruise, right? And then you just talk about them." I'm like, no, I've used a travel agent rate once. They generally aren't going where I want to go. And so I haven't really been able to take advantage of that a lot. It's my goal to do that better, but it's not really worked ever out. And the rest we just pay for like we always have. So if anybody thinks that there's a kickback there, there's not. No. So
I would say the best part of having done this, though, the main advantage is we get to meet all of you.
Yeah, that is the very best.
Everyone is just so kind and fun.
Very fun.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah, so it's nice to see everybody here.
So should we go down the list and say hi? It's Susie, Code 4 for Life.
Don and Scotty, good to see you guys. How are you? You guys are going to be going before we know it, right?
And there's Mari
and Keith Ann and Jerry. Hi there. They were with us on the Northern Lights cruise. Mm-hmm. We just had a wonderful time. You guys have been on my mind, so I'm happy to see you're here. So, and Colette, she's mentioned that. Thanks, Colette.
Boss Papa.
Good to have you with us. And
Kathy from Houston. There's Millie from Minnesota.
Sorry, I'm trying to look. And Renee and Bill. Hey there. Good to see you. Michael. Yeah. He's off on a cruise here really quick.
Is he?
So good. I'm excited for him.
Well, Tony and Jenny are on the ship. You're going to be on next week.
I know.
So we're hoping that
they'll probably just get off.
Something for you.
So I think they're gonna get off when we get on. When I get on. So but I'm excited about that. So
we said Ontario Carol and Betty and Lisa from Phoenix and Norma, Tanya, and Shelley.
Everybody should come to the sail away on that because everybody says that Carnival, lots of people have told me that Carnival sail away celebrations are the best. So we're gonna try to catch that. And I'm going to go there early because I've heard if you go at the last minute, you're not going to get a spot for the sail away. Yeah. So I'm going to go early and try to get a good spot so that I can see both the scenery and the show or whatever it is that they do. So that'll be kind of fun.
Yeah. And that sail away is scheduled at 4 p.m. Miami time, Eastern time.
Mm-hmm. so wherever you are, come with us. Yep. Yeah. And Shelley and Dave. Did we say hey to Tanya?
Belinda
and Dave. Thanks, Dave. Thank you. It's good to see you. And Belinda.
Becky, Belinda, Evelyn, Christine, Brenda in Halifax. Oh, and there's our Down Under cruisers.
Hey, Sean and Ilana. Good to see you guys.
Meg. It was yesterday or the day before that Dawn mentioned you.
Thank you. I think that might be yesterday. Hope sent me a text and said, I think he mentioned that. Yeah, we are on the new and I had heard he was going too.
Yeah.
He had mentioned it, and so it would be fun to see each other on there and get to say hey for a minute.
Yeah,
He's very, very nice. He's really nice.
We enjoyed seeing him last year.
Yeah, there's nobody I've met out of this whole cruising thing that I've thought was a clunker.
No.
Everybody seems really nice. So
Casey from California. Let's see. Code 4 for Life says they're on a back-to-back Panama.
64 days until I was thinking it was really soon because like January, right? Yeah. Emerald Princess back to back. Yep. Life, Liberty, Guns. I love that. I love that name you've got there. Thank you for enjoying our videos. Oh, tomorrow they're going on the Discovery Princess for a 7-day California coastal cruise.
Oh, okay. Gosh. Is that the Inventor one or what's that?
I don't remember.
Anyway, there's a few of them this month.
Themed ones.
Yeah, the themed ones with the was it Dallas?
Oh, that one's already sailed.
Okay.
That one's done.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, enjoy your cruise on the Discovery Princess. Colette said, yeah, yep, we are. We're going on that Sun Princess inaugural. So I hope she's on time. Yeah. I would like to think that by now they would tell us if she would. I would have thought that by now, like 3 months out, we would have known if she was going to be late. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
Still on.
Oh, Carla from Corona. Thanks for coming, Carla. Good to have you with us. Let's see. Oh, my goodness, Trish. So nice to see you. They're flying home tomorrow. So they have been in this whole area. They were going to be close to us while we were still in Norway.
Yeah.
But an incredible 23 days. So if you guys don't follow Traveling Tricele, you should. So, and I should remember to mention that for everybody here. But she has done a really fun overview of their whole trip. Like we've just been following her along, watching their vlogs of the day. We saw the kind of chair, like we've just seen all these fun things that they've seen and the sunsets,
the Airbnb or Verbo or wherever it is.
But anyway, follow them.
Yeah.
Have a nice dinner, you guys. Yeah. But I should also say, Down Under Cruisers, they have a channel, as does
Code 4 for Life.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And haven't seen Jeffrey here.
Yeah, he's cruising for one. He might be busy this evening, but
and then Trish is
planning for Australia, New Zealand on the Royal in January.
That sounds like fun.
Wow. Fabulous. It's a good thing you're going places and seeing things.
Yes.
Time goes by too quickly.
Yep.
Hello, Anne and Brent. Nice to see you guys up there in Ontario. Good to have you with us. The Grand and the Coral are now here. And we'll be in Melbourne this week. Oh, wow. Are you going to, so is it easy for you to go down and see them when they're in port? I don't know how that works there. If I lived in Florida, I would have to go peek at the ships kind of often. I just know that about me. I would have to go look at them when they're in port.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to get to have them there with you. Let's see. Brenda just got back from the island, left you a crazy email on your comments from Boston. I'll find it. Okay. Yeah. I'll find it. Thanks, Brenda.
Hope you enjoyed. We left the ship in good shape for you. We hope.
Yeah. I hope you had a good time. Yeah. I'll look for that.
Yeah. So Down Under saying they get the Discovery Princess.
Yes, you do in 2025. Yes, you do. Hey, Paul. Good to see you.
Tommy in Indiana.
Tammy.
Hoosier. Oh, yeah, Tammy. Hoosierville.
Yeah. Hoosierville.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you miss anybody? Oh, Thomas. Thomas Reiser. Nice to see you. Reiser. Say it.
Oh, yeah. There it was.
Who said no? Oh.
Life and Liberty. Were you asking about their trip? Because they're getting on the Regal.
No.
Or Discovery.
On the Discovery.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the cruise,
themed one. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering where we were.
And Tanya.
Thanks. I'm glad you liked that footage from Boston. I should take some more. I have 7 days. Oh, wow. Until your Eastern Caribbean on the Caribbean Princess. I'm going to start packing tomorrow.
Well, she leaves tomorrow for her convention, and she'll start packing tomorrow.
No, I'm going to pack tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I've been getting things out. I have lots of things laid out, so I don't forget what I really have to remember. It's a different thing for me to think of going on a cruise for vacation and think of going on a cruise for a convention, because then you're going to see people and you got to make sure you're put together. So, yeah. Let's see.
I just did that.
Oh, 35 minutes from the port. So it is a little bit of a drive for you to get down there. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Down Under Cruisers. Trish just subscribed to you.
There you go.
So, yeah. And there would be a good ones to ask, Trish. Yeah. Take care.
Yeah. Well, so we tell them what happened to me?
Oh, you can tell them what happened to you. Well, I think they know what happened to you.
Watching
from
Norway. On Norway, I had a heck of a time getting around. So we went to the doctor, and I had an x-ray about a year and a half ago, and they said, oh, yeah, you got some arthritis. I went in yesterday to the doctor. Doctor opens the door and says, you need a new hip. So that was it. So I have an appointment next Wednesday to talk to an orthopedist, and tentatively scheduled for the end of the month
to get a
new hip.
So we'll keep you up to date on that. But we're glad that we don't have any cruises.
Nothing planned
in December. So we can get better, and then we'll go help with our daughter's baby when the baby comes in January, and then hopefully everything will be fine to go February 8th, or he'll have to stay home.
Oh no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's part of my physical
I really wouldn't
therapy.
leave him if he needed me, but if he doesn't need me, I'm going. So
I'll be good enough to travel.
Yeah. So anyway, got that going on. So if anybody has any, we know we have therapy, but if anybody has anything that you think we should know before going, you tell us. Yeah.
Oh, Carrie's well, you're staying up late tonight.
Oh, wow. Split Croatia tomorrow.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so there's a place there. What it is, it's something to do with Diocletian. Enjoy it for me, would ya? It's on my list. I need to get to Split Croatia.
Been watching your pictures on Facebook. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those. Yeah. Thank you for posting.
Get some rest. It sure is nice to see you, Carrie. Thanks, Ron. We appreciate you guys. We missed one further up, sweetheart.
Which one?
Thanks, Don and Scotty. Back up, Sweet Pea. Let's see. Shelly's going 22 days till their Trans-Pacific to Hawaii Crown round trip from San Francisco. Ducks and postcards.
There you go.
For you.
Good, Shelly.
Yeah, there was one I thought I missed. No, here, this one. Booked a Christmas Hawaii cruise for next year.
Okay.
On the Ruby out of San Fran. Looking forward to the first Christmas cruise ever. Wow.
Now, why would you
That'll
pick
be
the
fun. Ruby? I think it would be really fun to go on a Christmas cruise. I think it'd be fun to go. Clearly at the beginning of last year it was decorated on the Celebrity. What ship was that? The Reflection. It was decorated for Christmas, but I do think it wouldn't be nice to go at Christmas time. And I think from what I've heard, all the cruise lines have really fun activities for Christmas and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then you wouldn't even have to cook and do all those dishes. So, Boss Papa says you'll be up and moving the same day. The physical terrorists will make you work. I'm counting on that.
We're told it's an outpatient.
Not outpatient. They'll just send you home soon.
Well, they'll just send me home the same day is what they said.
The same day?
Yes. That's what the doctor said.
Or maybe the day after. I like to think you misunderstood, but anyway, thank you.
I'll
Thanks,
just do
Keith
what the doctor say. Yeah.
Jerry says you have to get better to get shrimp on the sun. Gordon orders a shrimp cocktail every night, no matter what. So, and shrimp on most things. So, thank you.
Well, when shrimp is presented to you, you have to order shrimp.
So, yeah.
So I like that physical terrorist, though.
That price sums it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Betty says she's got lots of friends that have had it. Oh, they're thrilled and without pain. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We'll get better.
That's kind of why I've gotten excited about this. So
you'll feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a lot of places to go.
We do.
A lot of things to do.
We do.
As do all of you. So tell me if you like everything going on in Israel. Is this changing anybody's anxiety about their bucket list, or worried you got to hurry up and go sooner? I don't know. I'm starting to worry a little bit. Norma's had both of her hips done. The best thing. Thanks for saying that, Norma.
So is Carla.
Thanks, Carla. And she's well. Praise God. We're cruising to Alaska on the Majestic next year. See?
What are we on in Alaska? Is that Discovery?
Discovery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I was stuck on that ship. Oh, hey, Michael. Good to see you from, am I saying that right, Michael? Is it Michelle? We're really happy to have you with us.
Yep.
Okay.
From
Thanks
New Zealand.
for coming. Yeah.
Also
from Toronto.
Toronto. Also known as Zealand. Okay, there's Zealand. That's there. Okay.
So, yeah. First cruise was in 2010, Tammy says, and a Christmas cruise. Oh my goodness, for her mom's 75th birthday. So beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
wonderful.
my first cruise when I was 15 was Christmas.
There you go.
So it was definitely
Your
a
mom
lot of
probably
fun.
liked it.
Oh, my mom loved it.
You didn't have to do all that
First
cooking.
time she'd never cooked Christmas dinner, and she
Mhm.
just thought that was the best.
Yeah.
So
I have family in Israel. It's worrying us. Oh, I remember you saying that. I bet it's worrying you.
yeah,
So are they trying to get out, or are they okay there? I don't know what to expect. Yeah, we surely will keep them in our prayers, Mike. Sean.
Yep.
Sending prayers. Oh, they're sending prayers too. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot to pray for now.
Yeah.
We've always had a lot to pray for. But I was wondering what everybody thinks too about like do you think that all the entertainment that they're introducing on the Sun Princess, like those new shows, do you think they're going to trickle down to the other ships? I've been wondering about that because they put so much money and so much time into developing these shows. Then I'm wondering if they'll come out brand new on the Sun, but then maybe after a few months, we'll start to get to see them on the other ships, because I know they'll want people to want to go on the Sun Princess because she's a new ship and because of all the new entertainment. But then after a while, they could use that to draw people to their other ships, right? With all those new shows.
Right, because they'll have different itineraries, of course, everywhere, and not everybody want to go on the itineraries that the Sun has.
Yeah, but I wondered if it would start showing up. Sean says they're okay there, but that's their home. You know what? It is their home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pray for their safety.
Yep.
Absolutely. But yeah, I've been thinking about that whole entertainment thing, and they're going to have, I don't know if I got distracted today or if I said it in my video, but they're doing like some new game shows. They're doing new sail away parties. They're doing new, like a themed farewell party and light show. All of these things that they're doing like tons of new things. So I think I got distracted and didn't say that today, but they're having new game shows and new like new deck parties, lots of new things that they're doing.
Okay.
So I think they're trying to really kick it up, and so I bet you those will show up on the other ships sooner than later, especially like the new deck, like the sail away shows, the new farewell shows.
Well, with the game shows, of course, you get passenger involvement more with that.
You do. So, yeah, and it's fun. People like trivia. People like the yes no game show, the Deal or No Deal, all of those. Everybody really enjoys. So
we'll have to see what Don does on the Sun,
and do your exercises every day. He will do all of that. We have actually an excellent surgeon. Yeah. And I'll make sure the therapist is great, and he will be doing his exercises every day. Yeah, thanks, Shelley. But I don't know, there's Mead. Hi, Mead. It's good to see you, an Ontario girl. Hoping for some Christmas decorations. Oh, you would bet. Yeah. I think surely they'll put those up right after Thanksgiving, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Mead. Okay.
It's okay. It's nice to see you. We were a few minutes late as well.
Yes.
So, scheduled for the Suez Canal next spring. I'm a little anxious about that whole region, but I'm going if the ship goes. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. Because they're not going to go if they shouldn't.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's great.
There's a lot going on. Yeah. I wonder if the Sun Princess will have the Take 5 Jazz Lounge. You would think they would have something very similar to it. Do this one and then we'll go back to that. You would think they would have, if they don't call it that, you would think they would have something very similar, wouldn't you? Because everybody really enjoys that kind of music. And just having a nice place to go and enjoy and listen. And yeah. Surely they'll have some good jazz on that ship. Some fun places to play. Yeah. Oh, for London Wednesday. Getting on the sky November 10th for a transatlantic. That'll be fun, Norma. Yeah, you'll have to tell us about it. Hopefully you'll have smooth seas. Yeah. Let's see. How difficult was it for you to drive on the right? Any tips? Well, we drove on the left.
Well, but I was on the right side of the car, so that's yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to, driving is such a muscle memory thing right now because I'm so old. I've done it for 50 some. Yeah, we've all done it for so many years that in order to get on the other side, you have to train yourself. No, instead of looking right, left, and right, you look left, right, and left, and and when you're looking in the mirror, it took me probably a half a day before I started looking up at the mirror in the middle. Yeah, I kept looking at the rear view mirror that was out on the side of the car, but the one in the middle, it was in the wrong spot. I wanted to look up, and so I'd look up, and it wasn't there. So I looked down and I saw it, and I'm like, okay, I can see behind. But it took me a long time to look the right direction to see the interior rear view mirror.
Mm-hmm. But I think him being on the right side of the car, that wasn't so hard because you were on the left side of the road.
Yeah. It was an automatic transmission.
Yeah.
So that did make
if you're renting a car, make sure you've got an automatic transmission.
Because I have had friends that have done manual. Yeah. Your feet are in the same place. The pedal, your gas pedal is still on the side, on the right side. But your shifter would be over. Then that was a little different. But those of you who live in the UK or down under, the down under cruisers, they can give you any other advice, but just have your navigator keep saying, stay left.
And your navigator can't take a nap. You can't. And they need to say like all the words that you think we take for granted in the United States. There you go. That's my advice. As you're watching the map, whoever's the navigator, make sure you tell them and try to keep looking up. Like they have a lot of roundabouts there, and it can be really tricky trying to get out the right exit because they'll have like 5 exits, and then you're trying to watch the signs so that you catch the right one, and you're trying to look at the phone because it's trying to tell you the right way. So
luckily they are roundabouts. So you just keep circle around again. All right, let's try this again.
Yeah, so we've done that quite a few times. So, but when we miss it, then sometimes you get off the wrong one.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was definitely fun.
And we would recommend it because you get to go to all these places.
Oh my, yes.
You do. And like we have our National Trust book now, we are ready for the next time we go.
Yeah, there's places where you can't take the train to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just love driving in the countryside. It's just gorgeous.
It's beautiful there. Yeah. It's truly beautiful.
And we had one trust fund. There's an app that we found.
National Trust.
Yeah, it's called National Trust. But it will even find, we found this itsy bitsy church, which we included the pictures and we told you a little bit about. And it was down this little road and down the dirt road, and there we were. And it was gorgeous. And but then also the nice ones, the manors and so on, take advantage of the tea rooms. Definitely take advantage of those. Yeah. The ice cream is incredible. The lunch, soup, soup was really, really good.
Enjoyed that.
Yeah. So definitely get a car. Yeah.
Be brave. Hey, Stephen. Hoping the venues are large enough to hold more people on the Sun and Star. You know what? I've thought about that. And I've even looked at that picture that they have, of the Princess Arena. They're calling it for the entertainment. And I wonder if they're going to call it that, and they're not going to call it a theater. But anyway, I was like trying to look at how many seats there are there, but you can't really see the whole thing in the picture because I had the thought to myself, I thought that's a big ship with more people than we've seen before on Princess, and that doesn't look huge, but it is kind of hard to tell. Mm-hmm. So I think that'll be something that'll be really good to see in person, see what it looks like. I'm also wondering if they have, like, how many other venues they're going to have where they have more seating, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that just doesn't look like it holds as many as like a current, like the Princess Theater, like on the Discovery Princess or the Enchanted, the bigger size. So do you think cruise lines are trying to emulate each other in terms of entertainment? I do. Because you know what? The kind of shows that they're doing, that have, like, we were just, what was that one we just saw on the Island Princess about the girl was turned into the stork, or the stork.
Oh yeah, it was a Japanese fairy tale.
Yeah, but they kept on having like all this pop music in it here and there, which was a little bit funny. But
I think they were trying to be like Mamma Mia, in that they're using pop songs.
But you know what? They had 2 or 3 of those last year on the Reflection. And so I think they kind of see what each other's doing and then they pick it up. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much, I don't see that so much, if you go to the theater, like you just see what the large, so then after that, I looked up to see what the big Broadway shows are on. I was like, are they doing that a lot? And I don't see that. And so I think it's just the form of entertainment that they're kind of having right now on cruise ships. And so I do. Sean, I think that's a really good point. I think they are trying to emulate each other. And then you have the ones that bring in those acrobats and do everything. They had those on Celebrity. On Norwegian, they had that the Choir of Man, which is a like a West End of London production, but then they've cut back on their others. I can't remember if did they have me with an acrobat when we were on the 2 times? I don't remember. But Norwegian has cut back a lot on their entertainment. Entertainment's expensive. So, yeah. But yeah, I do think they are. But we're seeing a lot more of that kind of acrobat stuff. And yeah. So thanks for bringing that up.
And I like
Sean.
the ice rink on the Royal. That was fun.
It's amazing what they can do on a tiny ice skating rink.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. They did a good job.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Diane. How are you? It's nice to see you. Taking care. She took care of her 85-year-old stepmom after her hip replacement last. Oh, she was sent home the same day, up and moving right away.
Okay.
There you go. So maybe we are coming home the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less than 60 days until his first back-to-back cruise.
Good.
Be enchanted by the enchanted. That's wonderful. There you go. I'm excited for you. You'll have to tell us what you think. Yeah. 2 months. So like the beginning of January.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce.
Bruce is here now. We can get going.
We can start.
All right. Nice we've been waiting for you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Hey, Terry. Good to see you. Leaving Sunday for their 16th Princess Cruise from San Francisco to Hawaii.
Wonderful.
Oh, enjoy it for us, would you?
Yep.
Hope you both are doing well. Good to have you with us. I like your picture of the Golden Gate Bridge.
That is pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty bridge. It's on our list to sail under the Golden Gate. We haven't done that. We've been over the Golden Gate before, but not under it.
And we like to think of you guys every day.
Thank you. We do. Thank you. Thanks. 33 days. Till they're Norway Northern Lights.
Oh, wow.
Good. Well, you're going to have a wonderful time.
Just have a nice warm coat.
That's take a warm coat and hat and gloves and boots.
Yes.
I said that on my trip. Take boots. Yeah. Like the cozy kind, not just the kind to keep your feet like dry, but make sure that they're warm because it really helps.
It is going to be cold,
really
but it is definitely worth it. And there are 2 or 3 apps that we have found. I had a different one than someone else, but they have these apps that you can get that show you the likelihood of seeing the lights where you are.
Yeah, so maybe you should see the name of that.
It's called Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora. There you go, Aurora.
Yep.
So
did I delete it? I deleted it.
And so here's the thing we learned too. So when you're looking at the sky, hold up your phone or your camera, whatever it is you want to use. And sometimes because of how the lens are and the light and everything, it'll catch it better than your eyes will.
Yes.
But know that even if it's cloudy, like if you see a faint glow, like put your phone up there.
Yeah.
And because on like the night that we went out, that we had the excursion to go out and it was so cloudy, I've looked back at my pictures. I just still took pictures where you could tell they were, but there were clouds in front of it and the pictures were better than you would think.
Yeah.
And so
we both have iPhones.
Then we felt really lucky when we did get to see them quite a bit when we were in Tromsø with our eyes, because sometimes you can see them good with the phone, but then they got so that we could see them with our eyes and see like the greens and some purple and reds and blue. So it was really nice. Yeah, we're excited for you, Diane. Let's see, MV Wingnet. In Arizona, they're leaving on the Emerald November 15th. What should we not miss on the Emerald?
Panama Canal, is that where you're
Probably.
going? Yeah. Definitely. Sure. Well, the buffet is available for breakfast. If you are inclined, though, a breakfast in the main dining room
is
at
nice.
Some point it should not be missed. We actually had lunch in the main dining room the day we got on board.
What's that from?
Someone is saying thumbs up to what we just did. That's great.
Yeah, if anybody else can think of things, I don't know. I don't know. I do like to sit places, you just get a drink and sit down and enjoy pretty music, whether somebody's playing the piano or the wheelhouse, the wheelhouse bar. I always like that. There's all the different kinds of sofas and chairs and
the Emerald has a promenade.
Playing music. They do. Don't miss the promenade.
Get yourself a pina colada and go sit on the promenade. So that's just
We'll try to think of more things, but those are some things we enjoy. And without saying, like, the open decks on top, walk around, see everything up there. And when you go up there, where was it that I was doing those sailaways from? Like, you can go up pretty high there, and it just gives you a really pretty view of everything.
Yeah.
So don't miss that.
Yeah, and if you like to swim, there is a spa pool that is not supposed to allow anybody under 18, and so that's the nice
The
place to
retreat
go.
pool.
Yeah, so that's always nice.
It's a good place to go swimming. Yeah. So does Princess offer the thermal pass for the entire cruise? They do. They do. I want to say it was $129, but don't quote me on that. We'll try to find out on the Sun Princess. But I feel like for a 7-day cruise, that's about what it was, but it could have gone up. I haven't looked at that for a bit. I didn't look at it on the last few cruises.
Yeah.
Because the Island Princess doesn't really have a good thermal suite. They don't have like the pool thing or anything. They just have a couple of those warm, like the tile beds that get warm, but they don't have a nice
Whereas
thing.
we were on I guess the previous one was Holland America.
That's still really nice on the Eurodome.
Yeah.
Oh, Gordon signed up and loved it and used it lots.
I went every day.
Do you remember how much that was?
$150.
Was it $150?
$150, I think.
So maybe that's
but I laid on those tile beds and I got into that spa.
Yeah.
Hitting really the water jets. Yeah. So when they've got that kind of a jacuzzi kind of thing, definitely worth it.
Yeah. So, and I'll sign up. We'll have to see if they have that on the Sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we could see if they have it. Remind me and I can check and see if they have it on Carnival and how much theirs is, what their spa looks like. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Kevin. Looking forward to his upcoming French Caribbean cruise in 2 weeks on the MSCC side. Oh, that's awesome. Tell us how it goes and what you think. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, MSC, huh? Hey, Robin, how are you?
Be on the Regal.
9 days. Do you still need to ask for better in the main dining room? Well, you know what? Somebody on the Sapphire said they have better. Oh. So when you get on, see what they have.
Yeah, that's true.
If they didn't have better, just ask for it. And you can tell it doesn't taste the same and it doesn't look the same. So, yeah, but you could ask.
Right.
And so, yeah, I've been wondering how much that varies by ship. So, Terry says they're going to scuba on 2 of the islands.
Nice.
But mostly looking forward to lots of rest and relaxation.
Well, at this time of year, of course, you're going to have the whales are down there.
That's probably why
they're on vacation too. So we had the delight one time, not on a cruise. We were there, and it was on the Kona coast, and you could see the whales in the channel between us and Maui. I think
that was in January.
Yeah,
January. That
we actually watched some breach. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, when we were in Kona, we stayed at the Hilton Resort, and it was really, really nice. Like, I can recommend that place. 2 thumbs up. Yeah,
definitely,
absolutely wonderful.
Yep.
Let's see. The Sky Princess, Sun, and Star have a theme looking up. The sky, the sun, and the star. Oh.
Question.
Like looking up at the sky?
Is that because of the dome?
I don't know. So that's an interesting thought, Paul. I hadn't really thought about that because the sky, she's been here for a while, and the sun and the star are different. So, but the Sun Princess and the Star Princess aren't princesses first of those names. So,
right.
I don't know how that's related, but that's true though. Of looking up, definitely want the GPS driving in the UK. Yeah. Don't go without the GPS.
Yeah. We just used our phones and used Google Maps. That's because that's what I'm used to using anywhere I go. So that was handy. So that then, even though some of the terminology was slightly different, at least I knew what to expect. I knew what the map would look like. And so it was, that was definitely helpful to have that continuity from how I use it when I'm here at home.
Yeah. Thomas says the UK calls it sat nav.
Right.
Yeah. I think the car had something in it if we would have wanted to use it. But I'm just a creature of habit, and I'm really used to looking if we're going somewhere at his phone and just using that. And it worked perfect. We didn't get lost with it. Any trouble with it was human error. It was mine. Southampton, interesting enough to spend a couple of days there, or should we just stay in London? Oh, I would stay in London if it was me, just because there is so much to see. But we came We ended up going to the Winchester Cathedral, and that was incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And so if you're going to rent a car, or I'm sure you could take the train if you wanted from there to Winchester to see that, and then down to Southampton. But we thoroughly enjoyed Winchester. But I love London, and there is so much to see there. I want to go see in the British Museum. You know, they are redoing that hall that has, I call them the Elgin marbles, but they're the marbles from the Parthenon that they took a long time ago that Lord Elgin brought from Greece to England all those years ago. And so every time they talk about that, it comes up of Greece wanting them back. And I just love the way that they had them exhibited there in the British Museum. And I feel like it's kind of, I want to go see it in case anything happens to them. But when you go to the New Acropolis Museum, though, in Greece, which is, I'm assuming, where they would put them if they got them back, they have a very nice setup there. So,
they've done a wonderful job. I really like that new museum.
So, I won't tell you what I think if they should give them back or not. But let's see. The main difference between the UK and Australia is the country down under is so big.
You don't have to drive on the left.
That's awesome. You have a beautiful country there. It is big. Mark enjoys the tea rooms like we do. Victoria's sponge cake. I got that one time. It was very good.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, and they always have scones there. They call them scones, and with the clotted cream and the jam. That's always really good. And then they always have their just unique things they make, whether they're sandwiches or soups, whatever. They're good. Yeah. Done under cruisers, same thing in California. Roadsides and markings are just suggestions.
Sometimes.
Isn't that the truth? God. More and more, huh? Yeah. But I would say, what else did I want to say about the tea rooms? Cake.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I love the tradition that they have of like cake and tea, and they just relax and do that. I noted that when we were in Vienna, that having cake and relaxing and just enjoying for a minute is a thing. I think we're missing that here.
Yeah.
We need to do that. Things would slow down just a little bit. Sometimes things might be more reasonable.
Yeah, because we did that a couple of times and just sat there in the corner and just watched people
just
and enjoyed it. Just
talked
very
about
good.
Things. Yeah. Oh, Mary, I got to talk to Mary on the phone right before this and mentioned tomorrow is Gordon's birthday. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Mary.
I'm going to be old.
So that's why I'm taking such a late flight to Miami. I'm not getting there till midnight, and it's because I wanted to be home during the day. So thanks, Thomas. Renee, thanks. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. So kind. Veronica, how are you doing? Oh, all around the world, prayers. Thanks for prayers for Gordon and all over the world for peace. Thanks for saying that, Veronica.
Will you be on the celebrity eclipse?
For that a lot.
That'd be great.
15 days to the discovery and 22 days to the first celebrity. You're going to have to let us know what you think. I'm excited to hear. Celebrating their birthday and Thanksgiving on the Discovery, wedding anniversary on Celebrity. Sounds like you know how to celebrate. I love that, Veronica. Let's see. Thanks. Aurora. So get that and look. Yeah. Let's see. Semper Buffo. I like that name. 19 Days to the Enchanted. Oh my goodness. For Rome to Fort Lauderdale, first time cruiser. Wow. You're going to love it. I hope you're going to Rome early.
Yeah, for your first time. That's going to be like.
That's awesome.
You're starting at the top.
I know. And you know what? If you have rough seas on the way, don't think that all cruises are like that, because you're going to be going across the North Atlantic or at least the mid-Atlantic there in November. But we hope you have the very best time and enjoy everything on that ship. It'll be really nice. Good job. Tell us about it when you get back. Carnival Mardi Gras had tea time, but it wasn't very well done. I met a very interesting person from Quebec, and she was cruising, so they never gave you any tea. Some days it's the little things, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got to meet someone nice. So, thank you. Try to do 2 thumbs up. Thanks, you guys. Hopefully more. Yeah, anybody who's here that hasn't hit the thumbs up yet, if you can hit the thumbs up, that's just great.
Yeah.
We're not big buffet fans. We love the main dining room breakfast. Good meat.
Yeah,
that's
it is good. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Thanks, Veronica. I like your picture too. So,
Heidi said her mother-in-law.
Hey, Heidi, how are you?
Yeah.
And she is not that strong or healthy. Oh, it must be just normal now. Gosh. Yeah. Take a rain poncho. That's wonderful advice from Mary. Thanks, Mary, for telling people that.
Yes.
Take your poncho, you guys. Yes. Yeah. Me loves Retreat Pool.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really nice location, isn't it? And I did feel it on the Emerald Princess. I went and checked, and it was really warm. It was perfect. So I didn't bring my swimming suit, but I remember someone had asked, so it was very comfortable.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It'll be good.
Ready?
Do a heart made from your hands.
Oh, there you go. You've got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks. Oh, that's what does it. It's a good thing you guys are here. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Having lunch in the main dining room is a fine idea. Yeah, you just get busy because there's so much going on, especially on a sea day. On port days, you're zipping around out in the port, but on sea days, there's like all these activities going on. It's hard to kind of remember everywhere you could go or to sort things out. I'm listening to the show from the piazza. Oh, are you really on the Caribbean Princess? Oh my, we're envious. Enjoy that Caribbean Princess for us, would you? I'm so glad you're there, and thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope you're having a good cruise. Let's see. Do yourself a favor and Emerald book at least a half a day in the sanctuary. She loved it. Thanks for saying that, Marion.
That's especially when you're headed. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, you'll have time. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I like the sanctuary in the afternoon because they include the afternoon tea, the little sandwiches.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and you get to sleep in.
Yeah, and just get up and go and enjoy. 3 days at the end of the British Isles cruise and staying in Southampton. I think we will do day trips using the trains.
There you go.
Mary, thanks for saying that. That's really good advice. So was it Mead who asked? Whoever was asking about staying in London, there's another good idea. If it works good for you to be down there, you can do that and go lots of places. Like you could take a day trip up to Winchester or over.
And we went to the Salisbury Cathedral where the Magna Carta.
They have a copy of it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Doing a back-to-back Caribbean. Oh, December into January. We're impressed with Princess's excursions in Martinique. Has anyone ever booked through Viator, which seems to have? We have booked through them before.
Not in Martinique, but
not in Martinique, but in Europe.
Well, Turkey, and
other places. And we've not been disappointed. We just do the same thing. Like you look and base it on reviews who you go with, which I'm sure everybody knows. But yeah, we've been really pleased with them.
And a lot of times you find that they are the same places that Princess will use
Some
as
of
well.
them are. Some of them are. Yeah.
And sometimes they have where you don't pay until you're actually going.
So when you're in Martinique, though, remember that it's like French. Well, there's like the parts of the island, but even like the French side was the other side from the side that we were docked at on the Reflection last year. But in the little shops, they had like European chocolate, European cookies, all these things. So just pop in, see what you see. Let's see. Oh, thanks, you guys.
Thanks,
you guys are so kind. Yeah. How does it feel to be 21?
Joyce says. My third round of 21. That's exactly what it is.
It's going to be 63. so
21 for the third time.
Yeah. So you guys are so kind. Yeah. Oh, hey, Brenda and Ted. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you both. Get on the same cruise again. 3 days in Rome. Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Just soak up Rome and don't look down. Look up. What are the top 2 travel insurance companies? You know what? We have our annual policy with Allianz. We're not insurance brokers.
No.
So we can't give you counsel on that. But that's who we have ours with. We chose it with them simply because people that we know that have had put claims, they've had a good resolution with it. So that's how we chose them. And then I've heard good things about Travel Guard. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Those are the top 2, I would say. Those
are
American
the ones I hear the most. Have its own travel insurance?
Well, there's some that comes like with our cards.
With the cards, yeah.
But not quite as much for some things. So that's why we got the other Hey, Barb, how are you? From somewhere in the Pacific on the
On the
Sapphire. Bucket list 32-day
Oh,
Polynesian.
wow.
Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well. Are you having a good time?
That sounds
I hope
delightful.
the food at the Sterling Steakhouse was good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it for us. I hope it's nice and warm there. Oh, nice to see you, Barb. The retreat pool on the Grand felt like ice cubes. What does it take? You
Yeah.
know, they should know.
I do know that on the Island Princess, the first 2 days the pool was open, and I went swimming the first sea day.
On the covered pool.
In the covered pool. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then they drained it the further north we got. And then as we started going back south, they filled it up again. But I knew, of course, that the water was going to be chilly that first day. And I put my hand in, and yes, it was. But the second day was when I went swimming, and it was fine. It got warmed up pretty quick.
Yeah. So but I'm sorry that it was
Yeah.
cold though on the Grand. Maybe somebody forgot to turn on the heater.
Yeah, because I remember when we were on it this summer in July, when they refilled it, I went that first day and it was like ice cubes.
Yeah,
You had to find the heat outlet and sit in front of it.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. Hey, Piper, how are you? Doing the Valiant Lady in 23 days. Kind of nervous. It's a little spicier than me. You know, a lot of things are spicier than me, but you know what? It'll be good. And they say that like they don't have many dining rooms. Like there's just all these restaurants and you go eat. So that'll be fun and just to see everything. You'll have to tell us about it and what you think. Okay. Michelle, the best food. What is the best food on the island? Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah, get the fettuccine.
Yeah, I would say that was really good. The shrimp, you know, overall the shrimp was good. Somebody left a review talking about in one of the comments in the last couple of weeks, talking about the shrimp on Celebrity and how it was just really the little teeny ones, or else they were mushy. But I'm going to say on the Island Princess, the shrimp was really good. Sometimes I don't always like to get a shrimp cocktail, especially towards the end of a cruise, because the shrimp isn't so good anymore and it's a little squishy. But it was actually really good the whole time. And when they with the fettuccine, if you asked for mushrooms on it or shrimp, they would do it.
Yeah, or
and the
chicken.
Shrimp was, or chicken.
Yeah,
the shrimp was really nice.
Oh, the shrimp was really good on the fettuccine. Yeah,
and you know that steak that they offer every night, like a sirloin steak, that was better. That was better meat than some of the beef was in the regular entrees on nights. Yeah, it was. So
the one night it was kind of funny because we both ordered it. And I had the little tiny thing, and she had this great big one.
So we just traded.
She was very nice. She loves me. She does.
I can't eat that much anyway. So anyway, Michelle, hopefully that will help. So
yeah. But yeah, definitely try the fettuccine.
And they had good soup. I would say the soup was good. Yeah, and they had some really, like the gnocchi was really good. I really enjoyed when I got gnocchi. Gnocchi and
I did not like the beef stroganoff.
It wasn't really beef stroganoff.
No.
It was an iteration of beef stroganoff, but I think it was not beef stroganoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody interprets things different, you know, especially chefs. They're kind of fun that way. So. Oh, that's too bad on the Discovery having a sewer smell. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Did you hope somebody told? Get to the buffet early on your Carnival cruise to get. Oh, thank you for saying that, Stephen. I didn't know that.
That's good.
Go to the buffet early to get a piece of celebration cake. So I was thinking of going to get, you know, everybody talks about Guy's Burgers, but then I've read some things that people say that on embarkation day, those are really long lines to get that. So with our group, we get to get on at 10:30 because we have a meeting starting at 1. And so I was hoping maybe the line. I'll now have to think if I'm going to the buffet first for cake or over to the Guy's Burgers first. If anybody has a vote, tell me. Because I don't want to miss a celebration cake.
Yeah.
Because I have the meeting and then I got to go find a spot for the sail away. Go get your celebration cake
because if anything, if that's the only day they serve it, Guy's is there every day.
Okay, good thinking. Dear.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
You get the cake and then go to
the buffet.
Guy's.
I could get real food to eat first. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Simon. Let's see. If you do thumbs up, thumbs down, see what happens. Oh! Thank you! Oh, you guys are fun. How do you guys learn all this
Where's
stuff?
This coming from?
If there's anything else we need to know. Here, do it again, love. That is so fun. Okay. Sean, on your next live, you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, because you do one thumbs up, and that's why it comes up with the thumbs up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a YouTube thing, or is this something that? Anyway, thank you.
Thanks,
That's
Kevin.
great.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas says one caution is that UK trains are expensive. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I think everything is. Yeah,
Everything.
you're right. Everything is expensive. No, because yeah, it was. Yeah, we had to pay to rent the car and gas and everything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But
makes
I only
sense.
filled up once, which was a
Yeah.
full up because we drove a lot, and we were far enough. We were close enough to the airport. I didn't have to fill up again.
And we had the ticket, so that.
Oh yeah, we got that stupid parking ticket. Thank you, Holiday Inn.
So if anybody is going to Southampton and staying at the Holiday Inn, when you go in, even if you're going to go drop off your car, you tell them that's your car license plate.
Write it down on your thing.
Otherwise, they're going to give you a ticket. Yeah. Oh, Sean says, don't come for the cruise. The place is so big, you need at least 2 weeks on the ground to see everything. That's wonderful. Yeah, we got to. I think that's going to be more when we retire, so we can go on a long cruise, go to New Zealand, and go to Australia.
And of course, entertain the Down Under cruises while we're there.
Yes. Thomas says Allianz for travel. Oh, GeoBlue, that's the other one I'd heard of. I've heard that quite a bit lately for medical.
Okay.
That it works everywhere for medical coverage. That's a good thing to say. Yeah. Hey, Veronica, you are so sweet. Thank you. God bless you and your family too. Very much. Older than you. It does get better. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, hey, Karen, did you get my text back? I know you texted me. I haven't looked at my email since I was doing other things. So I hope I'll take a look at that. Let's see. My friend sailed the Valiant Lady. Oh, he was very positively surprised it wasn't the party scene he expected.
Good.
That's great. That's good. And they probably had like party things for people that wanted to party and not party things for people that didn't. Yeah. That's great. Let's see. The fish and chips and frito misto were very good in the main dining room on the Grand. That's interesting because, I didn't get the fish and chips, but some people in our group did. I just ran out of nights. I guess I could have traded a fettuccine night for fish and chips, but they said that the fish and chips were really good too. So that's good. Yeah, thanks. Somebody else said it was squishy on their cruise, but going on a world cruise in January. Oh, how wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful. Enjoy, Michelle. I'm glad you get to go. Let's see. I know you've noticed the higher fares to Europe. Any tips? Oh my goodness.
Well, some people, if you have time, just take a transatlantic to get you there or something.
That is, if you have time, transatlantics are cheaper than airfares right now.
Yeah.
So there's a tip for you.
Take a cruise to get to your cruise.
Yeah, we've been spending some time, and I need to spend more time, like trying to do the thing where you can look for like a. Like even like, for example, here to London, look, so we clearly have a nonstop that's getting more and more expensive, but like look from like driving to somewhere, like if you drive to Vegas, pick up Vegas to London, or like look for, I know Delta has some really cheap flights through the end of the year to places that maybe you could fly to that place and then get another cheap flight. That's the hard way to do it, but it might save some money. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times, remember, like when she's going on the cruise this next week, we looked at both Miami and Fort Lauderdale because even though Fort Lauderdale is a half hour, 20 minutes away from Miami, sometimes one is cheaper than the other or the timing is right. This time it does happen to be Miami. Last year, she flew into Miami and out of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. So it just depends on how it goes.
Well, and sometimes in Europe it can be that way too. Like I know that there's cheap flights. I wish we could go in December from Salt Lake to Dublin, but you could see like how much, like $600 round trip, $623 round trip. That then you could catch a flight from there or the train, to go to Southampton or London.
Well, in the summer when we went to the Iceland cruise and decided to go early to the concert, going into Brussels, which of course was a closer drive. We also compared it with
Yeah.
Amsterdam, which was really only 20 minutes more, but it cost a lot more. So it
Oh,
was
yeah.
cheaper for us to fly into Brussels, even, which was nice because it was closer.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times look at your destination as well.
Yeah, you probably already knew that. That's pretty
So
much what we've got.
those are those are
And be
tips.
willing to try, I guess, some of the budget airlines that go. So
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Oh, yeah, it's just not beef stroganoff, is it? Yeah. So, hey, Mary. Yeah, thank you for saying that. We were thinking that they were on there, and then I'm sure they'll be long gone before I even get there at 10:30. But
yeah,
they
went and saw the sloths yesterday. Jenny didn't go because she was traumatized 4 or 5 years ago when they
I
went.
remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I don't want to go see the sloths
So
either.
I saw Tony's video today where they come back on board and talk to Jenny, and she's like, I wasn't going to go. She's not going to go.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Eat cake first. Thanks,
There you
Shelly.
go.
I like that.
You got
That's
a couple
good
of
approach.
votes. Yeah.
Yeah, cake. Cakes are awesome. People after my own heart. Oh, and it's Rosemary's granddaughter's birthday, and she's 9. Oh, I hope she had a happy birthday.
Good company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thanks, Trisha. How are you? And kids now? Oh my goodness. Thanks for always being with us. I hope you guys are doing good. Be fun to hear where you're off to next. Any cake can be celebration if you've been. There you go.
Definitely.
Oh, there, Trisha. So she's booked with Viator in many countries, Abu Dhabi to see the Bedouins. Oh my goodness, we've enjoyed all the tours they've taken with them. So I would say that's a big recommendation right there. They have traveled extensively. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Researching flights to London. Found it cheaper to book Phoenix to New York to Heathrow than just booking Phoenix to Heathrow. There you go. That's what I was, wondering about, because sometimes they run run deals between.
Yeah.
Like Phoenix and or New York and Heathrow.
I guess we had to look from here to Boston and Boston to London or something like that. Mm-hmm. Or New York.
Yeah. Bars.
Or take the Queen Mary too.
There you go. Rail and sail is a good option from Ireland to the UK. Thanks, Thomas, for saying that. Anybody doing that? Yeah. Rail and sail. That's a good idea. Thank you very much.
Booking 2 separate tickets.
So that you have, they're not linked together. I like that, Mead. I know we haven't had dinner yet either. So we're hungry. Yeah. Oh, Mary, she's going to do the Queen Mary too. So, yep, over and back. That is traveling in style. Yeah. Let's see.
We're at the bottom.
Where are we? Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want that thumbs up
about everything.
Let's do a thumbs up again.
Okay.
There they are.
Oh, wait.
2 of them.
Maybe it only does it twice in one day. So it's okay. No, it sure is nice of you all to come here with us this evening.
Yeah.
Let's see, Barbara. Let's see, Trisha. Oh, they're boarding the Sapphire when you get back to LA. Does Sapphire have the Lavazza coffee yet? Oh, yeah, Barb. If you can tell us. So, like up in the buffet, you know how they have those places where you can go get your own coffee. We noticed that if they have Lavazza, it says it. It's like a blue covering on it, and it says Lavazza. So yeah, let us know so that everybody can know what to expect. Yeah, the island does. Oh, Helen, we stay always at the Ibis Barcelona Centro. There's more than one Ibis there, but we just like it because it's close over to Sagrada Familia.
It's like a nice 3 blocks away from that.
Yeah, you just go around the corner and you can see it. Yeah, eating places there. There's tourist areas. There's a really beautiful park right across the street. It's where the hop-on, hop-off buses come there by Sagrada Familia. So it's a really nice. And you can also, one time when I stayed there with our daughter, we just walked over to the metro and took that to go over to Las Ramblas. And then we walked down to see the Christopher Columbus monument and everything. So that's where we always stay. So, and we've been really pleased.
Yeah.
A couple more for you when you do. Whenever you do. Oh. Thanks, Kevin.
That's cool.
You're fun.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, you do it, love. There we go. Thanks.
Left and right hand. Try your other
Oh,
your other hand. There we go. There we go.
that was
Yeah.
it. Thanks, Diane. Gosh, thanks for keeping us up on
So-
everything. Going to do a video on the Stock Perks app to get on board. You know what? A long time ago, I did one about the stock. Are you talking about the shareholder credit?
Right.
I did one. I should do another one.
He's saying that someone mentioned on Facebook the app
Oh, a
called
different
Stock
thing.
Perks. But I looked into it and I haven't seen anything.
I'm
saw it
writing it
last
down,
night.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Have you done it, or have you been able to get it?
Yeah, did it work for you? That's the
Stock
question,
Perks. I'm writing
because
this down.
somebody asked and I didn't see that it did anything other than just show you your stock. Now, if that's the way that you want to send your stuff to Princess, because
Well, you have to email.
you have to send them an email, which I put that link on the thing last night.
Thanks, Stephen, for saying that. We'll look at it again.
Yeah.
But if you have any further information, tell us if you've done it. Yeah.
But he
Oh,
says
your lamb chops. We'll see you, Mead.
He says it's the only way to get the onboard credit. So we'll find out.
Oh, the only way. Well, it's a good thing you're keeping us at only way to get onboard credit.
Coral Princess coming up next month. Alfredo's is $22.99 Australia dollars.
Oh, because it's like, what is it? $1? Is it $1? No, I guess I don't know Australia.
Said it's not expensive because of the dollar's weak.
Ah.
So.
To their dollar being weak. Well, enjoy that, Coral Princess, for us, Mark. Ah, the Sapphire House of Awesome. Bruce says, there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah. Yes, please send that, Stephen.
Thank you. Thank you. Always get the $100 shareholder benefit. There's a link we use. We'll look for it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. I just submitted. Oh, I guess it was just for the island that I just did it. Both of you do thumbs down.
No, don't do that.
It didn't work.
Well, no, gave us a thumbs down. I don't know. Do your other hand. I don't know. Well, we want a thumbs up. That's what we want. We want the thumbs up.
Sorry, Kevin. I think we did it wrong.
Yeah.
Nancy says, thanks, Nancy. She sends hers by fax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did mine for Carnival for $1. For the onboard credit.
Right.
Emailed and it worked just fine. Get some dinner, Paul. We're going to go get some dinner too.
Yeah.
Thanks for swinging by, though, everybody. I'll find out about the Stock Perks app and we'll work on that. So thanks for coming. Don't forget to come with me next week. It'll be nice to have you come along.
Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
So, and I'll put up the sail away times. They'll be on Facebook and I'll put them on the community tab. So they'll be there.
Yeah. So thanks, you all. Have a lovely weekend. I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.
Bye-bye.